Thank you so much, David. I appreciate you. Well done. On another incredible evening here at the Hard Rock Hotel in Florida, the home of bare knuckle. This is as high a level as you'll get in bare knuckle. You know, what you saw there this evening was unprecedented. We had our heavyweight sensation, El Zambo, representing Cuba, knock out a former WBA boxing heavyweight world champion in 13 seconds. Understand, some of these boxing organization fighters and some of these mixed martial artists think they're just going to rosy on and mosey on over here and it's going to be all sweet and it's their little retirement package. Think again. This is as real as it gets. This is the real game right here. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And nothing in the space of combat sport comes close. We have popped every other promotion like a lead balloon. Bare Knuckle is on top. We're on the rise. We're going global. But make no mistake, Hollywood, Florida is our home. And it's always great to be here on Thursday night. You know the song, I've been going up on a Thursday. I got your girl in, even though it's Tuesday, but we'll do Thursday. We got a big setup coming up. We've got an after party. We'll play that. We'll for sure play that at the after party. But Thursday night fights. And what a night of fighting action. You know, we deliver. Bare Knuckle delivers. There's no chance of a boring fight in Bare Knuckle. Even a jab splits the skin. The tension is through the roof. It's as tense as it gets. And my respect is so high for these combatants, win, lose or draw, to get in there and do this for our entertainment. We need to put it on the line for them and make sure that these are the superstars of the fighting generation. And that's it. We have our superstars here. Congrats to our heavyweight superstar, Leonardo El Zambo Perdomo. Oh my God, 13 seconds. I have a 13-second KO also. So when I heard 13 seconds, I was like, yes, I know how good that feels. And boy, oh boy, impressive against a former WBA heavyweight world champion, which shows the caliber of what we are doing. He's an asset and a credit to the country of Cuba. And God bless him, and we wish him all the best. Heavyweights, watch out. And our heavyweight division is stacked in bare knuckle. We've got some incredible heavyweights in this division. And El Zambo is one of the most scariest men in it. So more power. And then our main event, Howard H.D. Davis against Lewis, the baboon Palomino. The baboon, the man is a baboon. The man is an absolute baboon. And HD is HD, razor sharp. That was a true fight, and their names lived up to it. HD, Sharp as Attack, and the Baboon Wild. And boy, oh boy, what age is Palomino? 42 years of age. That is spectacular. Our pound, 44 years of age, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredible. The fucking future is bright for us all. What a beacon of hope for us all. The man is in incredible shape. And he came in, not a bother to him. What's he now? That's an 8-time world champion in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. We're developing our Mount Rushmore here. We are at the foundation levels of our sport right here. And we're building our Mount Rushmore. And all these combatants on this card, the standout combatants on this card, have staked their claim to be on our Mount Rushmore. So I will urge our fighters in our roster, in the Bare Knuckle roster, stake your claim. Be the Hoist Gracies, the McGregors, the Anderson Silvas. Be that of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, because that's what's on the line here. And what an event. Thank you all so much for coming. Thursday night, I hope you're not up too early tomorrow for work Friday or school. We got some kids in the house tonight. We had amazing stars also. We had Shaquille O'Neal. We had Amanda Nunes, 2-time UFC world champion Amanda Nunes. We had a few great stars, Lil Pump. And, it's always great here in Hollywood, Florida. The action is jam-packed. The skill is top level. Don't think you're going to mosey on over here if you're in some other little promotion. If you're a boxer or if you're a mixed martial artist, this is bare knuckle fighting. Fight your way out of clinch. Don't look for the ref. I tell you what, Louis, the baboon, respect. Because HD slipped and he had a chance to crack him. And it was respect for that. So we love to see that. What a fucking evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Conor,
thank you so much.
Let's take some questions. Can we take some questions? Thanks, man. It was an amazing evening. If you had a question, I'll come right over to you.
Conor, you keep saying that you're going to fight in bare knuckles. So when is it going to happen?
Yeah, like I said, I've got 2 fights on the contract. I'm in negotiations. Last week something happened to me. I went to the White House, and my country is in my, my heart bleeds for my country right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on back home. I'm happy with what I've done. There's something else for me that's in my gut right now, and that's kind of where I'm going. So we'll see. Greatness don't rush. Also, greatness does not rush. There was an opportunity or a deal, we'll say, to fight in Alcatraz, only recent. There's an event going on in Alcatraz in, I believe, June. And they came to me, and it wasn't my worth. As a fighter, we've got to know our worth. I hold every pay-per-view record in the book. I hold every gate record in the book. And my comeback will be slated as the greatest comeback, or the biggest, most anticipated comeback of all time. So it has to be right. And right now, Ireland is in my thoughts, and that's where I'm at. It will happen, I'm sure. And it's always great to be here. And there you go.
We're off Roman Bare Knuckle News. Conor, thanks for coming out here in Miami. We know you love Miami. Question: if you were to be president of Ireland, would you contemplate of fighting and being president at the same time?
And now entering the octagon, the notorious president of Ireland, Conor McGregor. What fucking right I will. Of course, are you crazy? That's part of why I want to do it. To be announced as the president of Ireland having a fight. Imagine that. But for sure. Hell yes. Hell yes.
Back here.
Conor, how you doing? Paul Shoiga here.
Paul Shoiga McCarthy, couldn't have thought to.
Tommy Gamai. Tommy Thurshik Trick after tonight. It was tough. It was tough.
Eros, Sinead. Tapernoco Gahidok. Godion Moon. What's the Moon as well?
Hey, Hill 16 front, Dublin only.
Dublin now, Hill 16.
Listen,
Dublin
the rest of the crowd here, they're a bit confused with the Gael guest, so we'll keep it to English.
For sure.
Conor, I have to ask you this question. I've talked to a lot of fighters here, and a lot of them, those established and new fighters mentioned, along with obviously the welcoming hand you had from Dave Feldman, but they all welcomed how you helped solidify where Bare Knuckle is today. We come from a country where community is very, very important. I was gifted one of these pendants that is very, very important from Russ there, and I feel Bare Knuckle is one of those organizations that's very much built on community. And when you came in the door, you helped solidify the community, obviously with Dave Feldman as well, who welcomed you with open arms. My question is, when you go into politics and you take the Oris up and coming, how will you use your career of boxing, of you being the businessman in the boxing world and the fight world, to help alleviate the problems of the Irish people that we have right now at home and that the world needs to know about? And thankfully Donald Trump has listened, and hopefully the rest of the world will listen. How will you do that?
Listen, the politics is a very, very dirty game, and I've discovered that. There is an issue with the EU Migration Pact that's essentially the ruination of Ireland. It will be the ruination of the indigenous people of Ireland. And I came out and was like, I'm going to dispute that. I'm going to fight and put that towards a referendum for the people. And all of a sudden now they're rushing it through. They're trying to rush it through. They're having a screaming match across the Dáil. And I don't want to get into politics here. We want to talk bare knuckle and what we're about. But to let the people know my plans, or to let my political adversaries, we'll call, my plans, they plan ahead then to stop it or to stifle it. So I have many, many moves that can alter and correct Ireland and its situation where the political elite have a grasp on the power and it is fully removed from the people. And that's it. I'm going to keep going. I'm here with the US administration. I have the backing of Trump, President Trump, and it's about following through, so let's see. I stayed put in Washington at a lot of great meetings. And we're on we go. Onwards for Ireland. And that's what I'll say.
Thank you for that, Conor. We appreciate you letting us know that. We're going to get back to the bare knuckle questions now with this guy here.
Conor, tonight was a big night for BKFC, as usual, here in Hollywood, Florida. You've mentioned that this is the home for BKFC. Do you think that we can get a 2-title card next time you guys are in town?
Sure, come on. Whatever Florida wants, Florida gets. And that's from the owner of Bare Knuckle. I want to go to the Hard Rock Stadium. We can go to the Hard Rock Stadium. We can go big. We went big in Philadelphia. This place is packed out start to finish, from the first card to the final fight. Our first fight of the night to the final fight of the night. And that's a testament to the intensity and the action. It's short rounds. They're right in front of each other. There's no laziness. You're forced to sink or swim. You get your money's worth here with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And the sky is the limit. We showed what we're capable of in the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. We're showing what we're capable of here again tonight. Superstars are on the rise. There's suitors all over this game. Every fucking corner I turned in that White House, from the Oval Office to the West Wing, bare knuckle, bare knuckle, bare knuckle. I gifted President Trump the bare knuckle world title. So bare knuckle is on top right now. Talk to me about any other exciting action that's going on in the fight business. You can't. There's none. Bare knuckles leading the way, and long may it continue. And I believe, and I know that it will. So there you go.
Conor, Sean with Only in Dade here. What do you think makes South Florida such an attractive destination for bare knuckle boxing?
Well, Florida has a rich history in bare knuckle fighting, as does many parts of the world. My own country, Ireland, has a rich history in bare knuckle fighting championship, and we'll talk about taking bare knuckle back to Ireland, which will be a beautiful spectacle. And but like I said, Florida. The Kimbo days, and all those guys that were fighting in the back gardens, and now we're risen up. So it has a rich history of bare knuckle, and that's it. You can see it by the caliber from top to bottom. There's no slouches on this. There's nothing reckless here. These are highly skilled combatants that are as tough as it gets. It's a tough man game. And the women as well. Women are incredible. I want the women on. Run out our women, because the women have. I saw Jessica Evilai. I saw Amanda Nunes. These ladies are looking for fights. Andrei Arlovsky also. Everyone wants a piece of this bare knuckle action, and I don't blame them. I'm the same. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's never a dull night. It's always a fantastic night, and it's a credit to the people of Florida to come out. And in the main event, Broward County against Dade County, that was spectacular. That's what you want to see. The matchmaking is stellar here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we know this. I really give a shout out to the matchmaking, because it is impeccable. So bravo to the matchmakers.
Mr. McGregor, Max Calandrillo from the Fighting Yo, congratulations on the tremendous event. Completely exceeded expectations. The expectations were high, and it still exceeded all of them. I just wanted to ask you, you're very passionate about BKFC, as mentioned previously. What ignites that passion for you, and what has made you so passionate about this league in particular?
It's pure. It's so pure. It's the purest form. When you're I tell you what, live events is where it's at. I came up under Lorenzo Fertitta and the Fertitta Empire with the UFC when we rose the UFC up into a $4.2 billion franchise, the largest sports sale of all time. Now the company's worth about $10 million. Now it might be a bit stagnant at the minute, but I came up under and Dana White, I came up under these men. They were my mentors, and what was always prevalent to those gentlemen was to get the audience into the arena, because once you get them into the arena, that's it, it's game over. And as you can see, everyone in that arena was on their feet. It's spectacular. The live action and the intensity of it is unmatched. And I come from all the games. I come from the boxing game. I come from the mixed martial arts games at the highest level. The highest level on both forms. Bare knuckle is leagues above both of them. And excitement and action-packed fighting, and that's it. It was an amazing event. And
we have time for one more for Conor.
Savage Combat Sports, Conor. I was just wondering, we got the king of violence, we got the king of the streets, and you being the king of combat sports, is there any interest in going in for the king of violence belt in the future?
Who's got the king of violence belt? Jeremy Stevens?
It would be Platinum Mike Perry. You already scared Jeremy Stevens out of here. He's got the gloves
thing with
on
the
again.
big soft gloves. I don't know what he's doing. It was what's it called? The dirty stuff. The dirty. Yeah, it's all right. He should come home. Mike should come home. You know what I'm saying? He still shows love to the game, and we'll always have love for Mike Perry for sure. And yeah, me and Mike would be a great fight for sure, 100%.
All right, Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, David Feldman, Bare Knuckle team. Bravo! I salute. I'm proud to be a co-owner in this and a partner in this, and onwards to the top for Bare Knuckle. Let's go.